Hi everyone, it's Lynn from Halynn Vintage and welcome back to Retro Cooking Wednesday. So we are doing out of these little home cooking books because these are all sent in by people like us. So this is from March 1996 and it's Fiddleheads and Asparagus Brighton Spring Meals. So they had this recipe for Asparagus Adventure. Who doesn't want an asparagus adventure in their life? So I'll meet you at that ingredient table and let's see what's in Asparagus Adventure. All right, the ingredients for Asparagus Adventure. 2 pounds of asparagus that we're going to steam a little bit, but we're going to make it in this beautiful spring blossom lasagna pan. 4 cups of chicken. I just have mine cubed. It says sliced thin. This was just leftover, bought a roasted chicken, and that's the leftover from that. So then we need 2 cans. So this is to make the sauce that's going to go over the asparagus and the chicken. Is 2 cans of cream of chicken soup, a half a teaspoon of curry, a half a cup each of mayonnaise and sour cream, 2 teaspoons of lemon. So that's our sauce. It's going to be poured over. Then we're going to put 1.5 cups of cheddar cheese on top of that. Melt 2 tablespoons of butter. And then we're going to put a teaspoon of paprika and a 1/4 cup of almonds on top of that. And then bake all this gloriness together. So let's get this assembled. I'll be right back. So the directions say to have 2 pounds fresh asparagus steamed until crisp tender. So one of the things I just wanted to say is I kind of like snap the asparagus. This one's not going to snap. That's too low. Just to kind of find out where the woody end is. And then I'll just kind of like cut off my ends from there. I'm just going to put a little bit of water in this and steam this in the microwave for just a few minutes because I think if it gets baked, I don't want it to be too overbaked. So I'm just going to, a few minutes, I'm going to cut off my ends here, rinse this really well, and then put it in the microwave with a little bit of water and just put some plastic wrap on it and steam it. All right, so we have our half a cup of sour cream and our half a cup of mayonnaise in here. We are going to get our 2 cans of cream of chicken soup out. It's a lot of sauce. So we got that. Dump that in there. The only thing about Walmart brand is there's no chunks of chicken in it. I should have told Scott to get Campbell's. All right, just my opinion. So we got that, and then we have a half a teaspoon of curry powder that we're putting in there, and 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. We're supposed to whisk this together. This is our sauce for our asparagus adventure. We're going on an adventure together, guys. Going on an adventure. All right. Got that nice and whisked together. Let me pull over my dish. Okay, so I have my asparagus. I put it in the microwave for a couple minutes and I cut them like in half. So there's like a row here and a row here. I poured my chicken on top of that. We are then going to pour our sauce over top of this. Quite an adventure. Make sure it's all nice and covered. Kind of reminds you of like the cheesy potatoes or something. I don't know. Maybe that's how they kind of came up with those recipes, you know. Just trying to, my oven is preheated to 350 degrees. I'm just kind of doing this, you guys. I mean, you know, Easter is on its way. Might be something fun to do. All right, got all that out of there. Just kind of smoothing it around. So we need 1.5 cups of cheese. So we just got some cheddar here. This was a 4-cup bag, so a little bit less than half. Lots of cheese. Ooh, ooh, ooh. The cheesier. All right. So then cheese, melted butter over the cheese. All right, got a little bit of that on there. Then we're going to put a 1/4 cup of slivered almonds. Okay. And then our teaspoon of paprika. This is some smoked paprika. I'm just going to sprinkle that on the top. Make it look festive. All right. We are to put this in our oven bake it for 30 minutes. I'll come back when it's done baked. All right, everyone. My thoughts on Asparagus Adventure. It was an adventure. You know what? This would be good with any like vegetable. Green beans or broccoli would be really good with this sauce. I like that the lemon gives it some brightness. It is very cheesy, very saucy, which I think takes away from the asparagus, but I mean, it's still really good. And tons of chicken on it, you know, 4 cups of chicken. It's a really good casserole. It really is. They knew what they were doing in the 90s. So, I would definitely put this on one of your make for Easter, or even if you don't like asparagus, I would do this with broccoli. I think it would be really good with broccoli. Next week, we're going to do some sort of like quiche brunch so that you guys have something in your Rolodex for Easter breakfast. A lot of people do brunch at Easter. So I'm going to do some sort of, I don't know, some sort of quiche. So keep that in mind. It'll still be out of one of these little home cooking books. With that being said, this is Lynn from Halynn Vintage. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for helping my channel grow. I really do appreciate it. We are so close to 1,000. We got to get there. And, yeah, stay retro, my friends. I'll see you real soon. Bye, everyone.